Namo Dassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Namo Dassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Namo Dassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. So we are learning the Pāḷinayādisaṅgaha, or here Sayadaw use niti. So while learning the Pāļi canon, these niti are also, important to know. So if we don't know these niti, so sometimes we may confuse and we don't understand. We cannot understand, some points, and some may be confused that is, grammatically mistake or something. So that is, Sayadaw here choose introduced or collected some word from the Pāļi canon. Okay, here another niti or another rules is the ati badang kataji ata visaye. So ati badang kataji ata visaye eka vajana hodi kaji bana ata visaye butu vajananda eka vajananda hodi butu vajananda. So in some places, so it will be singular case ending, but in some case, so plural case ending, but will be the same form. It will be the same form. So ata visaye. So based on the meaning, so ata visaye literally we can understand, in the field of meaning, but so in accordance with meaning also, okay. In accordance with meaning, the same form, but so it should be understood as a singular case ending. So in some places, in accordance with the meaning, so it should be noted as a plural. So butu vajananda. So here is so nana sambadihi bawando dando agichadi. So bawando with do agichadi. So iso me he agichadi, he comes. And also nana sambadihi bawando. Being endowed with the various accomplishment or something, and then so with dando being increased or increasing. So here bawando is present participle form of the bawati. So with dando also present participle form of the wodadi. So if in declension, so do bawant or bawat wodant. So, bawando form or wodando form, so can be understood as both singular or plural number in nominated case. So bawan, bawando, bawando, bawanda, wodando, wodanda, and so on. But so ata we say with regard to the meaning in this case, so subject is so singular, but also agregated singular. So that is on this bawando and wodando. So can be understood as here singular. And another, so iso raja bawando sambadihi modadi. Iso he being a king here also bawando present participle. Being a king and sambadihi modadi, he rejoices at. He rejoices in, accomplishment or his royalty. his riotship or something. So here Bawando also singular. Iso Raja. And then another example is Idi Bawando Age Chantu. May those Lord or something here. Actually, Bawando is not present participle form in this case. So a kind of the vocative sign or not vocative. Idi Bawando. Idi Bawando. Those revered one or those venerable ones, may they come. May those Lord or something, master or something, in that sense. Agachantu. So in this case, Bawando maybe literally it is present participle form, but so using it as a noun form, and also based on the subject ade or based on the verb agachantu, it can be understood as a plural form, nominative case plural form. And also here, Sando, Dando, Niyato, Brahmachari. Okay, here Sando and the Dando being calm and being tamed or being controlled themselves. So Brahmachari, also, though also present participle, modifying to those AD or Bawando based on context. So let's check the reference number. So 23. So actually, Kodaga Nikaya Volume 1. So page number 34. Okay, so that is Kodaga Bhatta or Dhammavara. So page number 34. So Kodaga Bhatta Pāli, no, so just 11 page, maybe Dhammavara. (31), (32), (33). And here 34. So in 34, Raja Dobri Kanemboka. So 35. Where? Also here. Oh, another one. So Sando, Dando, Niedo, Brahma, Jari. So all different parts, not the same stanza. So different parts. So in Yamanesia, that is Ika Vachanandan.
So Sayadaw, I think here, Santo, Tanto here is singular, right?
Agachandu, Sando, Nyende, Dan. Yeah, Sando, Dando is singular. Sando, Dando is singular, right? So, but Bawando is plural. But that Bawando here, no reference there. But Sando, Dando is with the reference. Okay, so here Sando, Dando in this case, singular, but next Sando. So Sando Saburisa Loki. Here also Sando. Okay, just focus on the Sando. Okay, Sando Saburisa Loki. So peaceful, good ones in the world. So okay, reference number here is 24. Koruga Nikaya. Volume 5 means Jataka volume. Jataka 1. Volume 5. Koruga 5 means Jataka 5. So Jataka volume 1. So Koruga Ku 6 is Jataka volume 2. That is used in the Myanmar books. Those reference signer. Also Ku 5 in Jataka volume 1. Okay, and then Ku, sorry, so 24, so 5, and the page number 2.
So Sayadaw.
Yeah.
So the Ite Pawando Aga Chendu. So in my book, my Hermes's book. So it's also in the Jataka.
Mm-hmm.
Give different
Okay.
reference. They are in the different places.
Yeah, maybe. So, but it, Issariya Bondo somebody. 8-day Bondo Agi Chandu. So no reference for that one. Okay. So, and then here, follow one, page number 2. 8-day Sando Saburisa Loki. Here, page number 2. Sando Saburisa Loki. So here. Sando Saburisa Loki Dewa Dhammadi Vojjareti. Okay. So here Daba Sambana Sukha Dhamma Samahita Sando Saburisa Loki. So Dewa Dhammadi Vojjanti. Okay, Sando Saburisa Loki, who are endowed with Hiri and Uddhava. Okay, so those are called the Saburisa, a peaceful one in the world. So in this way. So here, Sando, actually present participle form of the, root as or ati. But referring to the Saburisa, so it can be here, plural form. So Sando, Saburisa, Logi. Okay, so Sando. Now Bawando singular plural, and the Sando also singular plural. So in this way, so they are, in the same form, but they can be both singular or plural, singular as well as plural, based on context. So I will see him here based on context. Okay, next. So ati badan Jonia badati butu wajananda haudawa. So gatam badawa gauge eka wajananda hodi. Another root, another niti. So ati badan there is what? Jonia badati. So if it is Jonia badati is located absolute construction. So badi Jonia badati or Joniye badati. So if it is in the paragraph type, Jonia, paragraph type. So Bahuwajananda Hodawa, it is plural form. But Gatam Badawa, if they are used in the Gatha Badawa. So literally having reached to the Gatha stanza. But if they are used in the stanza, so Kwaji sometimes, even though it's singular form, Ika Vajanana Hodi, so can be singular also. So here, Rajano, so Rajano Nama Binya Wendo Ondi Rajano is nominated case plural form here, Rajano. So Raja, Rajano. That is paragraph type. Rajano Nama Binya Wendo Ondi. So indeed, so the kings are wise. The kings are wise. That is a paragraph type plural form, but in singular, in the stanza. So ahandina samayena naga raja mahadi ko adulo nama namena bonya wendo judaindaro. Okay. So not focusing on the raja, no, sorry. Just focus on benya window. So present or possessive adjective form benya window. But in the stanza type, so bonya window. Bonya window judaindaro. So benya window in the stanza type, in the paragraph type, so it is plural, referring to the raja, no. But in the stanza type, bonya window. Okay, so here reference numbers 20 verse 4, maybe Tiri Badana or Tira Badana.
No, Sayadaw. It's in the Buddha Vansa Pāļi.
Bodhavansa Pāļi.
Yes.
Okay.
The verse is 10.
The verse is 10.
In the Vipassi, no? Vipassi Buddha Vansa.
Yeah, Handina Samayena Nagarajam Hadiko. Adulo Nama Namina Bonya Wendo Judaindaro. So at that time, so I was Naga Raja, the king of Naga. So Mahiti Ko, very powerful. And the Atulo, so incomparable one. So Adulo Nama Namina. So by the name of Adula. So Bonya Wendo endowed with, deeds or wholesome deeds, and the Judaindaro. So Jude also, famous or something, or bright, brilliant. Judaindaro. Judaindaro. Yeah, brilliant. Okay, so here, Bonya Wendo. Not the same word, just, the same form. Benya Wendo and Bonya Wendo, possessive adjective. Okay. And then let's move to the next. So Kwaji decaying. So in the rule, Sayadaw said here Kwaji. So not always. Not always. So that is fine. Yeah, Edi Mando, Judy Mando, Wana Wando, Yesasi no. That is Mahasamaya Sutta.
Yes, very famous.
Yeah, Mahasamaya Sutta, Edi Mando, Judy Mando, Wana Wando, Yesasi no. So, okay, so even though it is stanza, but not singular form, all of them are plural form. So here, a demand, and the Judy demand, and Wana want, and the Yesa saying, so all of them are possessive adjective, but plural one, referring to the cannot deities, so guardian devas, and also Isa neyo awo debi tani neyo sudimata sinke bini wa wodo bi Seka nyado vijanata. So now we already learned many nidis, selected by the Sayadaw based on his reading. But so there may be any other rules, any other, position. So it should be understood in this way in some place, singular, in some place plural, but they are the same, or in some case, in this way, we can find at that time also, based on this method, this naya, we need to understand. So for that one here, Sayadaw said, so isa nayo awo debi, even though it is not said, isa nayo, this method, tani, nayo, sudimada, tani, nayo. In a suitable place, this method should be understood by the wise, sudimata. So Neo or Neo, Neo should be understood by the wise. So Dimata. So Senke Benua Wodobi, even though it is said briefly, Seka Nyado Wijanada, it is possible, or it is possible to know, or it can be known that by the wise. It can be known by the wise. Seka Nyado Wijanada. So Sudimada Wijanada. So agent now, so instrumental case, so demand, and we janandina, present participle, but instrumental case. So how would they be, even though they are not set? Isa neyo, tani, niyo. So this method should be understood. Niyo, tani, in the proper place by the wise, by the scholar. So Senke Benua will be, even though it is said briefly, Sakanyado Vijanada, it can be understood. It is possible to know, possible to understand, or it can be understood by the wise, by the scholar. So that is Sarah's suggestion, this stanza. So actually, these previous needs are just hints. Based on that method, so in other place, we can understand in this way. So we should not say, oh, this is wrong or something based on context in this way, what change happen. Changing will happen. Okay. And so next. So yam bahon the nandiwa. Yam we dan the nandiwa. So ika wajana wasena wadawa. Dani danani di wode bi na koji doso. Yan bahon danandiwa. Yan we dan danandiwa. Ika wajana wasena wadawa. Dani danani di wode bi na koji doso. So even though with the wa Dani wode bi so ya na le na koji doso အပြစ်မရှိပါဘူး Yo Maharaja no with the wa Saha Sa Mahajana Dadi wa so de Janadi wa wode bi tata Yan baho dana Yan we dan dana Dani danani wode bi na koji doso. Okay, let's see. So Yam Bahon Danandi wa Yam Bahon Danan. So Yam Wiwidan Danandi wa Ekawadanana was saying that. So here, so Yan Danam is singular, right? Yan Danam is singular. But so the joining with the Bahu. So that means in the meaning, so many properties. Yan Bahu Danam. Even though grammatically singular, but in the meaning it is plural sense. The same way Yan Wiwidan Danan. So Yan and Wiwidan is singular, but with the Wiwidan, so various properties. In the meaning it should be plural. So that is having said as Yan Bahon Danan or Yan Wiwidan Danan, but the meaning, should be understood Dani, Danani. So that is whatever may be Yan Bahon Danan or Yan Wiwidan Danan or Dani Danani, whatever may be. So nothing here. A mistake, not goji also, another mistake there. So Yan Bahon Danan also, Yan Bahon Danan, Yan Wiwidan Danan. So singular case ending, but plural meaning. Or so to be consistent with the, the meaning. So Dani Danani also, whatever may be, it is acceptable. We could not say it is wrong or something. Okay, literally. So having said as Yan Bahon Danan or Yan Wiwidan Danan with the singular case ending, and even though it is said, so Dani Danani, so at that time there is no any mistake. So that are in the same way, your Mahajano. So Mahajano is collected now, referring to the people, great crowd of people. But so it's grammatically here singular, your Mahajano. Your Mahajano. But in meaning, great crowd of people is a plural sense. And also Sa Mahajanata. Sa Mahajanata. So your Mahajano is singular case ending, plural sense, masculine gender. Sa Mahajanata is singular case ending, plural, singular case ending, feminine gender, but plural sense. Okay. But if we say the jana as a plural also, it is acceptable. The jana diwa, would they be? So, na goji doso. Okay. The time here na goji doso. Yo mahajano, sa mahajanada, or de jana. Okay. Even though in the plural sense, but singular case ending in grammatically, in grammar, also acceptable. So, and then another one, the ta, ya janata wodawa, de jana would be na goji doso. The same way, ya janata, de jana. That's it. People. So in this way also we can say, even though in the sense, in the meaning, plural sense, but in grammar, singular or plural also, we can find in this way. Adara Kenji Pāḷi Badisan Wadama. Adara Kenji Pāḻi Badisan Wadama. So Pāļi Badesa means like the Ubaresa. Pāļi Badesa means Pāļi Ubaresa. So rule or grammatical rule or nature of the Pāļi. So we will say here some.
Hi, Sayadaw.
Hello.
I don't quite understand why that would be a problem when we say Samahajanata. Why would that be a problem, Sayadaw?
So that Jana, actually, if we say Jano, Jana, so that is masculine gender. But sometimes like the Deva, so if we say Deva, it is masculine. But with the Da suffix, Deva, that is feminine, even though it referring to the male deity. So here also, after the Jana, by adding Da, it can be feminine gender, but so that is so just referring to the people, maybe including man or woman, girl or boy also.
No, what I mean is, so in the we have a lot of clauses here. So the first clause is the yang bahong dananti wa yang vividang dananti wa ekawachana wasena wato. Then that means Sayadaw is giving the evidences in the maybe in the Tipitaka. So we have yang bahong danang and yang vividang danang, right? Then Sayadaw said that, but even so, but when we say tani danani, then there is no fault, right? It's okay to say that. Then Sayadaw said that okay, so the same thing. Then the yo mahajano, that is also an evidence in the Tipitaka. And then Sayadaw said that sa mahajanata, when we say sa mahajanata and te janata, that could be okay too. But why? I don't understand why sa mahajanata would be a problem. That is fine, right? Because this is feminine gender, so sa here is just singular. So you see, so Sayadaw said that, okay, so we see the singular form, but when we say the plural form, that would be okay too. And then the next thing, when we say we see the singular form, the yo mahajano, that is singular form. Then Sayadaw said that, but when we say sa mahajanata and dejana, that could be okay too. But then sa mahajanata is singular, it's not plural.
Yeah. So Sarah, you went focus on the gender.
Yeah,
So
but then we know that is the feminine gender, right?
Right. That is some more also can be changed gender as well. So by adding that that something or something. So but in the sense they are the same. That means in the sense, so they are the same, even though grammatically gender is changed. So Mahajano to the Mahajana, Sa Mahajana Da. So in this way, in the the gender perspective also no problems here I want to say.
So the Mahajano refers to the great group of people, right? Many people,
Yeah.
right? And Mahajanata is the feminine gender of Mahajano. This ta is bawa suffix, right? So,
Yeah, Baba Safi also, yeah.
So it should be singular, right? So it's different from Mahajano.
Yeah, singular. Okay. So to be clear it for us. So actually, we can understand in this way. Taking example from the previous one. So in the previous one, Yan Bahon Danandiwa, Yan Wiwidan Danandiwa, Ika Wajana Wasina Witawa. Okay. So based on that point here, we can understand. So your Mahajanoti. So Ika Wajana Bolinga Wasina Witawa. Sa Mahajana Tati Etilinga Wasina Wodebi not Goji Doso. You got the point?
Yeah, but please say it again, Sayadaw. Please say it again, Sayadaw.
Yo Mahajano Eka Wajana Bolinga Wasena Widawa Samhajana Dadi Eka Wajana 80 Lenga Wasena Would they be not Gojidoso? So complete Pāli should be in this way.
Okay. So which means here, so Sayadaw is focusing on the gender now.
Gender, yeah. The first one, Mahajanada, is focused on the gender. The second one, the Jana, is focused on the number.
But then, as I said, I mean, the Mahajano, that refers to the group of people, but Mahajanata, it refers to the state of many
No,
people.
no,
No, not the state.
So, yeah, just people. Like the Dewa, Dewada. Dewa also deity. Dewada also deity.
Huh.
Not on state.
I see.
I think here it's just a gender, not refers like what Sayadaw said, is state.
Yeah. Just gender. So, literally gender change. The meaning is not changed.
Okay.
So Mahajano also great crowd of people. Mahajanada also great crowd of people.
Okay. So then and then so like the question is, that is the ta suffix, right? So so it is added in there to make it feminine.
Right.
So do we see a lot of examples in this, like this Mahajanata and Dewata and anything else?
Dewo, Dewada, and then Jano, Janada. Maybe something. So I cannot record it.
Okay. Then that's clear. Okay, thank you, Sayadaw.
Yeah. So because of that surface, gender is changed. But here we call the technical term, instead of the bawa suffix. So sutta suffix. Sutta that we call it. So just suffix is added. So sutta means so atta. So you are at all. Meaning is not changed, but the meaning of stem. Okay, for a while. So I'm thirsty.
And then Sayadaw, so for the next one, is there a typo there? It's Janata or Janata,
Yeah, sorry.
The next one, Atha,
yeah.
Janata or Janata.
Yeah, Janata as a from gender. The Jana. So so here you can see Yam Bahong. So Niyama and Aniyama.
Yeah. So if you keep
Yam
reading,
Bahong. Okay. Yam
Tatha
Bahong.
Ya Janata Ti Wata Te Janati, right? So I'm asking about the spelling of the word Janata. Is it Janata or Janata?
Janata, short one.
Oh, so here, so this is the typo thing.
Mistake. Yeah, typo. Yeah. So okay. So now Sarah said. So Adara Kenji Bali Padesa Wadama. Bali Padesa. Bali Padesa. So actually Padesa sometimes, the referring to the Ubadesa. I'm not sure here. Okay, so in next Kochi is Kenji Bali Padesa. So some Pali word. No, not Ru. Sorry. That is I'm checking. Pali Padesa. Some Pali words. So in the dictionary sometimes in dictionary maybe that Padesa is referring to the region or something. So Bali
Yes.
Padesa means just Pali praise or something in this way.
Bali, the Padesa means region, place, district, location.
Yeah. So actually indication. So in this way, indication. Pali Padesa. Some Pali words also. Some Pali praised. Some Pali indication or some Pali word is okay. Pali Padesa. So some sorry, that Pali word here. Yan also ga singaranti alekika bahondanan. Okay. Seiba wando aseibawa lekiwa dani bonjeti. So you see here yan bahondanan. So just reference for that Sarah said. In the niyama clause or relative clause, yan bahondanan. But in the niyama clause or da clause or main clause, like so dani we can find. So here in this stanza, so yan bahondana is a singular form, but in plural, dani, okay, danani bonjeti. You see, even in the same clause, the same sentence, so relative clause and main clause, ya clause and da clause. In that sentence, yan bahondana as a singular. In that sentence, dani bonjeti, dani, so plural form. Okay, so the meaning of this stanza is well, so Saiba Wando who are skillful in the arts. Asai Bawa who are skilled in the art or profession. So Yan Bahondanan also got Singaranti Yan Bahondanan. And the Alekika, what is Alek? She deleted Kono Adai Bawa Hati Debazai Machine. Alekika Bonjet the Machi Kono Duru also got Artoko Yan Bondanan. Now also was Randy Yonsu Quintani to Osadoko. Lekiwa Bonje the Shiro Duru Ponzeti Sagon Idika Kenji Peresa. Okay, so okay, so let's check the reference number. So in Jadaka, volume 1, coup 6, 27, coup 5, 85. 85 or 73. No, 81. Guru Dhamma Jadaka and Romaka Jadaka 83. So now 84. Siriwa Jadaka. So here 85. 85 is Wadaki Sukara Jadaka. Maybe from this one. Number 2 Ime. Yandi Warano, not this Jadaka. Siri Jadaka. Yeah, Siri Jadaka. Related to the glory. Related to the glory, this Jadaka. So, okay. So here, so Alekika, Lekha. So who are not remarkable in their glory. So unglorious. So maybe you see it here. So Alekika. So in the dictionary. Yeah, unfortunate. Great. So unfortunate. So unfortunate people, they are skillful in the art or not. So they also work hard. And then, so singularly collect money property, whatever money property. And so even though they are they are, earning those money property, but they are unfortunate. So they cannot enjoy them. So lucky wa. Actually lucky. So here lucky wa. But in Saddanīti, it's lucky ka. Lucky wa, right? So maybe lucky. So what? So it should separate the what? Lucky wa dani bonjeti. Lucky wa. That's dani bonjeti. So lucky one door. Lucky wa. Okay. Lucky one door. So who? Lucky one who is lucky one, enjoying those property. So lucky one enjoying those property. What? Unlucky one who are skillful or not finding. So in this way, okay, that is the meaning, roughly. But here is in that stanza. So Yam Bahon Danan is relative clause. Dani Bonjadi is main clause. So in relative clause, Yam Bahon Danan as a singular, but in main clause, Dani, okay, Danani. So in this way, different singular, different number we can find. So now Goji Dosa. Okay, in this way. So that is why, in this point, they are related. So Yan Bahon Danan or Yan Wei Dan Danan are related to the Dani Danani as a relative and main clause, but number is different. So it also acceptable, possible that. Now Goji Dosa. So the same way, in relative clause, your Mahajano in singular form, masculine, but in the main clause, as is Samahajanata, so singular number, but feminine gender also acceptable. Or so as the jana, so plural number, masculine also acceptable. Okay. And also in relative clause, ya janata, so not jana, it's okay. So ya janata as a feminine gender singular, but in main clause the jana as a masculine gender plural also na also. So in this way we need to understand. So Gatha Padesu Ariya Rahachariya Di Yogi Adika Karopi Bado Anuba Wijo. Okay, what does that mean? Gatha Padesu be Ariya Rahachariya Di Yogi Adika Karopi Bado Anuba Wijo. So Gatha Padesu im Gatha also. Gatha Padesu. So in Gathas, in stanzas, Ariya Raha Chiriyadi Yogi. So in connection with Ariya, Araha, and then Chiriya. Okay, so these three words, Ariya Raha Chiriyadi Yogi, in connection with the word Ariya, and then the word Araha, and the word Chiriya, etc. Ariya, Araha, Chiriya, etc. So Adika Karopi, even though, etc. alphabet, extra, syllable or alphabet, Bado, the part of that stanza, so Anuba with jaw. Anuba with jaw. How to say? Anuba with jati mean, blameworthy. So it should not be, blamed. So that means it is also right, not wrong. Anuba with jaw. So for example, in the stanza, maybe so each part will be included 8 syllables or 10 syllables or more. Okay, each part in this way. But in one of them, so the word Ariya or the word Araha or the word Chiriya and so on, such a word are included. So because of that word, maybe the number of syllables in that part is one more. Okay, each part of that stanza has a syllable, but in one, because of that area, because of that araha, or because of that jariya, and so on. So maybe 9 syllables. So, but that one also acceptable, allowable. So that is because very related to the stanza type. Maybe you are also learning the word order, yeah. So area. In the area, this it is just inserted or augmented. So the same way, araha also this is augmented, and then jariya this middle is also just augmented or inserted. Swarabhakti. So that is fine. Even though there are 3 syllables, but one 3 syllables are riya, but we can consider as a 2 syllables in this way. Want to say here, I want to say.
So Sayadaw.
Adi
Kakara. How we translate Sayadaw?
Adiko ekro, etc. syllable.
Etc. Syllable.
Syllable.
Adiko akaro.
Adiko ekro. Yes, sir. So Bobby Samaza referring to the Bible. Adiko ekro yesad badasadi adika karo so bado. The bada or part of stanza, which is so as a trisyllable. So 8 syllable and the one as a trisyllable, so 9 syllable together, but that was also acceptable. So here example. So the boja brahmacharya riya sijana dasana, that is from the Mangala Brita, Mangala Sutta. So in Mangala Sutta, all of stanzas are 8 syllable type. So that is here da bo ja 3 syllable already, and the bra hama, so 5, and the ja ri yan, so 8, and the ja 9. So but that jariya also related here area, that jariya should be counted as a 2 syllable, not 8. So not 3, 2 syllable. So da bo ja 3 syllable, and the bra hama 5, and also jariyan 2, so 7, and the ja 8. So in this way we need to count. So the same way in the next paragraph. So Ariya, actually 3 syllable currently, but we should consider, we should count as 2 syllables. So 2, and it's sa jana 3, 5, and that sa, and the 9 3 syllables, so together 8 syllables. Even though double ja brahmacharya and 9 syllable, Ariya Sijana doesn't have also 9 syllable currently, but so dawa jariya, dawa ariya, even though they are 3 syllable, we should consider as a 2 syllable. And also, so ne ba na sachi kiriya ja. Here also kiriya. Also 3 syllable, but should be considered as a 2 syllable. So that is here adi, etc. So ne ba na 3, and it's such chi 2, 5, and the kiriya, even though 3 but 2, so 7, and the ja 8, and then dan mangala modam, so 7, it's 8 syllable. So 8 syllable, like what that stanza. But here riya, jariya, and kiriya, because of dowa, one more syllable, but it is allowed. It is allowable. And then, so that dewa me tuan wajanan. The dewa me tuan wajanan, so 8 syllable. So yaji do katu maharasi. So here arhasi. So yaji do 3, and the katu ma. So katu. Okay. But here araha. So also 3, but should be considered 2, and it's so 8 syllable. Because of that araha here, one more syllable, it is allowable. So, and another word is kiriya. Kiriya. So here also actually that it is augmented. So kariya, like the kiriya. So now, based on that example, we have 4 words. Maybe any other also still remain. So that is why, this one also a kind of the needy. So there's also actually a kind of the needy, but zero not expressed. Again, needy, but in such a position. So gender, number can be different. Different in gender, number, so can be allowable. Okay, and then next. So Nanuja bo bawachana wisaye sabatabi adika karobi bado anuba wichi yewa. So ataki matan idan wodan. So that is how to say Sodaka, Jodaka. Now you are learning the Attakta reading, commentary reading. So Nanu. So that is Jordana, a complaint sentence. So Nanu cha bo bawachana wisaye sabatabi adiga karobi bado anuba wajo yewa. So atta kimata idan wodan. So these examples are taught by the Buddha. So in the Buddha's teaching, some stanza cannot be, checked by those, authorial rules, or poetic rules. So at that time, at the very beginning of that authorial also, maybe you remember, so Saminya Gata, so just Gata, we could not say any name, we could not label any name. So that is just Saminya in this way. So such a rule also included in the, Votodaya. That is when these are the Buddha's teaching. So that can be acceptable. Why? Zero said this one. Kimatan idan odan. For what? This is the set. For what this rule? So that is those Lord teachings are, Mingala Sutta taught by the Buddha himself. So even though that stanza is not consistency with that rule, because of teachings of the Buddha, we can accept what? We can accept. So you don't need to say this rule. So you said, for what? In this way, you hear complain or jodaka. So, and Sarah gave the answer. So, ba wachana samehi. So maybe type mistake. So ba wachana samehi. Okay, should be ba wachana samehi. Ba wachana samehi. Yeah, it is right in the Buddha's teaching. So it is true that Pāḷinayādisaṅgaha Same in the teachings of the Buddha, like the Sile Padetaya Narosa Binyo Judan Benyanja Bhawayan Dicha, or Ime Mecha Kimakansu Baban, or Yeme Jana Adimada Doka Deba, so Kara Gaduka Vedana Vediyan Diti. Ja. So Ewa Madayo Ichanda Di Kakara Bi Bada Anuba Wija Buja Rahajiwa Hundi. Okay. So Sitjan Idam Bana. So Kawi Samaye Sasanikan Gatha Badan Sandaya Wodan. So in the Buddha, so the here complaint question is, so in the Buddha's teaching, so stanza is not fixed with that Autodia rule, but that can be acceptable. Samanya stanza in this way. So why you say this one for what? Okay, and then Sarah keep so reason. Pauchana Samehi Celebrata and Rosa Binyo Chidan Binyanja Bawaya. That is the Jada Sota in the Sayadaw Nikaya. And so ime matcha Kimakansu Baban, Kimakansu Baban. Okay, that's another one. Yeme Jana Adimada Dekad Adimada Dekad Deba Karakaduka Vedana Vedi and also another one. Ewa Madayo and so on. So Ejandi Dika Karabi Bada. So even though those bada or those part of stanza are so many more syllables, ejanda dika, not a single one, ejanda dika kara. Maybe 2 or 3 or more are, etc. syllables. Anuba wajja. So they should not be blamed. They are also acceptable. So bujarha yewa. Bujarha yewa hondi. Bujarha, they are honorable. Anubawaja, Bujarha Yuahun, they are honorable. Also, another question, complaint. Maybe that one also actually Sarah's, answer, but so he asked a question again to the, another who complained. But Sitjan, it is true that Idam Bana, but so Idam, Kawi Samaye, Sasanikanan, Gatha Badan Sandaya Wodan. But this rule, this needy, is set. So Sandaya with reference to the Gatha Badan, the part of the stanza, Sasanikanan for the religious scholar, Kawi Samaye, in the feet of that poet Kawi Samaye, poetic in the feet of poem. Kawi is wise, but Kawi Samaye, okay. Sejabana. So,
You need support. Kavi.
yeah, Kawi Samaye, Sasanikanan Gatha Badan Sandaya Woden. So, in Myanmar, they say also just Kawi Samaya. Kawi Samaye, night. Just that, Sarah. Oh, sorry. Kawi Samaye, Sukamendo a unite. Sukamendo a unite. So, in the idea of the wise, Kawi Samaye. In the idea of the wise. So, commonly, Kawi means the wise. Samaya means time or Dina Samayena and so on. But here, Kawi Samaye is in the idea of the wise. Here, Samaya means view or idea. So, in the idea of the wise, so with reference to the part of stanza of the Sasanikanan. So, Sasanikanan is Taranaro Napshikono Sayaro E. So, religious teacher. Sandaya Wodan. Okay, that is brief answer. And the Katahi, next one is maybe so white answer or another supported report the supporting clause. So Danli Garana. So the Tahi Kawisamaye Riyadi Yogi Sasanikehi Rajito Adika Karobi Bado Anuba Wajo Bujarahova Hodi Bujarahova Hodi. So in the idea of the scholar, the Tahi, it is true that in the idea of the scholar, in the idea of the scholar, so Ariyadi Yogi in connection with the word Ariya, etc. So Sasani Kehi Rajito Adika Karobi Bado. This stanza in which one more etc. part word syllable and it's arranged by or composed by the Sasanika, that religious scholar. Also, Anuba Wijo, Bujarhova Hoti, should not be blamed. It should be respectful. Bujarha, it should be respectful. Nayeta, what is example? So, Kiddan, Janane, Kusladikane, Da Maria Sangan, Sirasa, Namami, Kiddan, Janane, Kusladikane, Kiddan, Janane, Kusladikane. Okay, so 10 syllable type. And then, so Ta Ma Ri Ya Sam Gam Si Ra Sa Na Ma Mi. So here Damriya. So Da Maria Samgan Si Ra Sa Na
12.
Ma Mi. 12. But in the
So
previous
the first,
stanza,
for the first is 11.
Dan Ja Na Nam Ku Sa La Di Ka Na. Okay, right. 11, sorry. So 11 syllable type stanza. But in the next, so 12, that is because of this area. Okay, that one also, Anuba with jaw, Bujar Ho. Okay, so this one is from the 87. So reference number. Number 5. So that is in the commentary, Winya commentary, volume 1, very beginning. Maybe composed by the Venerable Gosa in the introductory verses. Kidan Gadole Kidaya. No decroning Kidan Gadoloka Hidden Namoma. So Kidan, yeah. Kidan Janana Kusalatikana Kusala Atikana. Okay. Damaria Sangan Sirasa Namami, this stanza composed by the Venerable Gosa to pay introductory verses. Okay, here Damaria Sangan Sirasa Namami. So for that, so here Sarah said, so with the word Riya, Araha, Jariya, Kiriya, or Kariya, and so on. So even though that stanza has one more syllable, so it is acceptable. Bujaraha, or respectful. So the meaning of this stanza, Kidan Janana Kusalatikana. So the field of people who wish wholesome deeds. So that Maria Sangan, that Ariya Sangan, that noble member of Sangha, Sirasa Namami. So I bow my head to that noble Sangha, which is or who is the field for people who wish wholesome deeds. Okay, and the next. So Naga Rokodi wa Siha Hanudda Malabiti wa Adina would that be? So Yehi Akrehi Bado na Buradi de Chadidawa Wajana Lingaratan Inye Adika Kara Yoji Daba. Okay, this one is this is also Niti. We should say Niti. And then here another Niti related with that one. So Adina, so Yehi Akarehi Bado not Buddha di de Chadidawa. So Inye. So just as Naga Rokodi wa, and then so here should be separated. So Naga Rokodi wa Siyahanu Madda Malabiti wa Adina, would that be in saying Naga Roko or Siyahanu Madda Alabi and so on. So Yehi Akrehi Bado not Buradi. The Bada is not full with the syllable. So the chatted the wa Wajana Lingarat Tan in ye Adika Karayoji Daba the chatted the wa Wajana Lingaratan. So Wajana Lingara for the purpose of the how to say, for the purpose of fill out what. So Vajana Lingara means so Vajana Alingara, demonstrate or to celebrate or decoration. So for the purpose of the celebration of the speech. So inye adika kara yojidaba other, so Ezra alphabet should be connected. They chatted though. What does it mean? They chatted though. Having given up them. Okay. Kids downside. So Naga Roko Diwa, Naga Roko Huye Laga. Siyahanu Madda Malabi Diwa, Siyahanu Madda Malabi Huye Laga Sadditin Laga. Would that be? So actually, it should be said as okay. It should be said as Naga Roko or Siyahanu Madda Alabi and so on. So not Buddha di Mapi. De to krado go Saddidawa Sunwe, Wajana Lingarata, Saga dansa, Utarada, Gompian dansa Sinyanga, Inye Davago no Dika Kra, Luno Ekradugo, Yosi Dava, Shinako so Warana Wayana, Saint Naga Hudo, Amishi kono, Amipian ko akono roka, gango bindu. What then? Dri do. She now to a chili water, so shown. Not about a meadow chinny minute to do the hanu. Lakana rojigo, all be yaro movie. So lakana to. Yata. Warana. Warana. Why hana roka. Dridoka. Dridoka ma. Wara. Hanoda malabi. So actually, so in this stanza, for the poet, who want to compose poem, so actually he want to say Nagaroko, okay, and the Siha Hanu and so on. So at the time in the stanza, so those Nagaroko or Siha Hanu are not enough to be full of the syllable in the stanza type. So at that time, any other word, so he can put related to the Nagaroka. Instead of so without using that Nagaroka, the other word is, so Warana Huayana Roka. Warana Huayana Roka. So Nagaroka is replaced by the Warana Huayana Roka. Okay. And also Siyahanu also replaced by the, so Dridoga Mawara Hanu da Malabi. Actually Siyahanu Malabi. Siyahanu da Malabi. So instead of that one, so Siha is not used. Instead of that one, Dridogama Wara. Dridogama Wara. Also referring to the actually Siha, lion. And also Warana Huayana. Warana Huayana, also referring to the Naga Roka. So Naga Roka. Naga Roka. Warana Huayana Roka. Sen I Naga Hudo Amishi Kono Amipin Ko Akondo. Roka Gango Venure. So Naga Roka means Gangobe. Gangobe. How to say in English? Gangobe.
I don't know the English name, but I know this flower is very beautiful. Very good smell.
Okay,
How to say the
Gangobe.
English word Takshuraya?
I'm sorry, what is the word, Sayadaw?
Naga Roka. Gangobe.
It's one type of flower. That flower is really beautiful and a very good smell.
Yeah.
They bloom in maybe in the summer season, right, Sayadaw?
So it went.
You mean iron wood?
Okay, here I type this one. I don't know. Miswa Feria.
Oh, it's a technical term.
Yeah. This flower.
Yeah, I don't know, Sayadaw.
Yeah, ironwood. You said ironwood.
Yeah, ironwood, but
Yeah, ironwood. Right. This flower. Okay, this tree in Pāļi, Naga Roka. Yeah, ironwood. Okay, and another technique here. Its leaves. Okay, very interesting one. Naga Roka. Sorry. Yeah, ironwood, Naga Roka. Okay, so here, instead of saying that Naga Roka, so referring to that ironwood tree, I do say. But so if you use that word directly, so we can replace with another word. So here Naga Roka is only 4 syllables, but to fill silver number of silver in that stanza. So Warana Wayana Roka. So the tree called by the name of Warana means elephant, Naga means elephant. Warana Wayana Roka, the tree called by the name of elephant. So in this way, we can replace instead of Naga Roka. Okay, and then so the same way. So Siha Hanu Mada Malabi. Okay, Siha Hanu Hanot Da Malabi. Siha No Da Malabi. So 8 syllables, but in that stanza type, so that is from the Lakkhana Sutta, Bhattika Vagga. So when expressing the characteristic major or minor characteristic of the Buddha Bodhisattva. So Hanodda Malabi, Siya Hanodda Malabi. So that Bodhisattva attained or endowed with. So had chin like one of the lion. Siya Hanodda Malabi. Okay. So but in that stanza of so Lakkhana Sutta Siya Hanodda Malabi. So paragraph number. So Dvidoka Mawara Hanodda Malabi Sakon. Or Diganiga voluntary page number 143. Oh, sorry, comment, no comment. in the Lakkhana Sutta, page number 143. So here, page number 143. So Dvidokama, so Dvidokama Vara Tara Hanumada Hanauda Malata. Hanauda Malata. No Malabi. Quite different from here. Still there, another one, no. Only that one. So 143 should be this one. So Dvidokama. Okay, so another stanza is Ja Vi Ya Bu Na Ri Da Ga Do Sa Ma No 12 syllable, but Dvidokama Ma Wa Ra Da Ra Ha No Da Ma La Ta. Oh, 4 syllable. What happened? In the previous stanza, so here 12, but here 14. So that's different from the in theology also. So do ka ma wa ra ha do ka ma wa ra ha no da ma la. So in theology typing is 12. So to be with that previous stanza. So 12 syllable type stanza. So instead of the siha hanu, the chain like one of like that lion. Hanu. Okay, and instead of saying that one, so siha is replaced by the Dvidokama Vara and Dvidokama Vara. Okay, so Dvidokama, the meaning of the Dvidokama is now she now achieve labor. About 10 years though. So Dvi mean two. Duk also two. Kama mean going by 4. So going by 2 by 2. Going 2 by 2. So 2 legs, 2 feet. And then Ra. So that is the highest animal among the animal. The highest one and the animals. Vara. Okay, so that one referring to the lion. So Dvidokama Vara in say the highest one among the animal who has 4 legs, which has 4 legs. So Dvidokama means Jedovara also. In this way, the word siha is replaced by the Dvidokama Vara.
So Sayadaw. So the Dvidokama in Myanmar is translated like che ne jiao duo pin duo de do, right?
Yeah.
That means going with 4 legs.
Right.
I just want to make sure.
Here Dvidokama means Dvi also 2. do also two. So do it according to the so two you know
Two hands.
So yeah, two hands is right. 2 hands and 2 feet. So together 4 legs. 2 legs. Okay, 2 hands and 2 legs. Okay, in this way. So we can replace. So the scholar, the poet. So in this way, can replace to be consistent with the number of the stanza type. Now, okay. So now one have already. So okay, so let's stop here today.
Sadhu, sadhu,
Sadhu,
sadhu.
sadhu, sadhu.
Sadhu.
Thank you
so much,
so
Sayadaw.
much, Sayadaw. It's
Okay,
complicated.
welcome.